Okay, so we're going to look at simplifying radicals using prime factorization. And the radical we're going to look at today is the square root of 63. So the first thing we want to do is rewrite square root of 63 as a product of factors. So we know that the square root of 63 is the same thing as square root 9 times 7. Break that down even more. We know that the square root of 9 is 3 times 3, and then we also have times the square root of 7. So by looking at this, the square root of 3 times 3, or the square root of 9, is 3 times square root of 7, and how we write it is 3 square root 7. So square root of 63, if we simplified it, we can write it as 3 square root 7. Now we're going to look at the reverse process. We're going to try and write mixed radicals as entire radicals. So previously we just looked at writing entire radicals as mixed radicals. Now we're just going to reverse the process. So we're starting out with 2 cube root 4. So looking back at the lesson notes, we know that any number can be written as the square root of its square, or any number can be written as the cube root of its cube, or the fourth root of its perfect fourth, and so on and so forth. So what that basically is saying, that 2 can be written as the square root of 2 times 2, or 3 can be written as the square root of 3 times 3, so on and so forth. And the same goes for cubed. So 2 can also be written like 2 times 2 times 2 cubed, so on and so forth. Now if we look at our mixed radical, so we know that that is basically saying we have the cube root of 2 times 2 times 2 times cube root 4, and continuing to work backwards, we know that 2 times 2 times 2 is 8 times the cube root of 4, and using the multiplication property of radicals, we just say cube root of 8 times the cube root of 4 is the cube root of 32. And now we have written the entire radical.